I'm here with a visual extraordinaire, my homie, a millionaire, Malema, a photographer, and I don't have enough words for this man. He's traveled every corner of the world and taken some really dope snaps. And now he's sitting here next to me. What's good, Austin?
Yeah, I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
All right, I haven't run into Drake in a bar, but you know, not many of us have.
Oh,
you know,
wow.
Just a few select people in the world.
Imagine. There's a funnier story behind that as well.
Tell me the story.
So the very first time I realized that Drake was in the restaurant, or realized that he's actually there, besides hearing that he's there, was when I went to the bathroom and I was standing in a cubicle right next to him. And I couldn't say anything because, his security was like literally by the door. There's 2 cubicles where like urinals actually, and I'm standing on the one, he's standing on the one, and I was very tempted to say something, and then I was just like, I don't know how fast that security guy is going to be to get you, but rather not.
What would you say is like the crown jewel of photography projects that you've worked on?
If I had to be honest with you, it will probably be projects from when I started my career, where I made so many mistakes, but I never really had the knowledge that I was making mistakes. That was one of the best things about starting out as a photographer. You know, you learn to do all these things on the fly.
It's really important to have like figures who are like vocal and speaking out. Do you ever have like apprehensions about that, or is it you just do it in the moment? Like,
I think, you know, I learned a very important thing like in the beginning, in the early stages of my career. I used to say anything and everything on my Twitter, you know. I'd voice everything out and just go at it. And, you know, I learned that, you know, sometimes it's okay to do that, but sometimes you close yourself out to brands, you know. I felt like there were times where brands were not treating us fairly, you know, brand managers were too cool, or, you know, I'd point certain things out, but I felt like at some point, I'm just closing my own doors out, you know. I'm keeping myself out of the pie. So what I started doing was just being a bit more constructive about it. And the reason I do it, you know, is for the younger generation to learn how not to close their own doors out like I did previously.
We're exploring the possibilities because we're exploring the concept of if, right? So in an ideal world, in the perfect world, in Austin's perfect world, like what does that look like? What does that sound like? It could literally be anything. Like,
my ideal world would be a world of opportunity, you know. I just think, you know, there's so many things going wrong within the industry in itself that people feel entitled to certain things, that they don't open the world to other kids, you know. And there's so many people trying to get in and they don't know how to do it, and some of them are afraid to ask. Even those who ask, you can't really give them the opportunities they deserve because you yourself are still trying to get in somewhere. So I think, you know, my ideal world would be a world of opportunity, and not the smokes and mirrors that we get in entertainment, you know, where people make themselves look like they're giving other people opportunities, but real opportunities, not stuff that we say on social media just so people look at us and they say, oh, you're doing great for other kids, but something that you can really show and say, okay, this is what we've done this year, this is what I have done for other people.
So basically, if this was Austin's world, everybody would get a deserving opportunity.
Yeah.
Just like that. Once again, shout out to Sidestep and Adidas Originals for providing this incredible, educational, and amazing platform. Shout out to Austin Malema, millionaire Malema, visual extraordinaire, for like all the insights that he shared. I know that a lot of you guys out there appreciate and respect his work, his opinions. If you would like the opportunity for your photography to land up in this man's hands, make sure you hit www.side-step.co.za, and you could even win yourself 20 grand.